It was a heated political Sunday in Maharashtra. On Maharashtra Day, the face-off over loudspeakers is getting louder. Addressing a massive rally in Aurangabad, the Maharashtra Navnirman Sena, or the MNS President Raj Thackeray threatened that all loudspeakers at mosques in Maharashtra must be removed by the 4th of May. If not, the Hanuman Chalisa will be played at double power in front of mosques. He has now threatened.
वाटतं हेच मराठी आहेत, ज्यांना वाटतं यांचंच हिंदुत्व आहे. काय म्हणाले परवा? म्हणाले बाबरी मशीद पडली तेव्हा कुठल्या बिळात होते? बंधू भगिनींनो, कोणीतरी फार चांगला प्रश्न या ठिकाणी विचारला. अरे म्हणाले मशिदीवरचे भोंगे काढायला सांगितलेत, हातभर फाटली आणि हे सांगतात आम्ही बाबरी मस्जिद पाडली. म्हणतात आम्ही बाबरी मस्जिद पाडली. आणि मग सवाल विचारतात तो बाबरी ढाचा, मी तर त्याला मशीद मानत नाही, तो ढाचा होता. एकही शिवसेनेचा नेता त्या ठिकाणी हजर नव्हता, एकही नाही. आणि बाबरी मशीद पडली किंवा तो ढाचा पडला.
रस्त्यावरती येऊन तुम्ही नमाज पडताय, कोणी अधिकार दिले तुम्हाला? 3 तारखेला ईद आहे. त्यांच्या सणामध्ये मला कुठच्याही प्रकारचं विष घालवायचं नाही. 4 तारखेपासून ऐकणार नाही. जिथे जिथे यांचे लाऊडस्पीकर लागतील त्यांच्या समोर दुप्पट आवाजाने तिथे हनुमान चालीसा तुमची लागलीच पाहिजे.
Certainly a political evening or a political day in Maharashtra, but the battle for the Hindutva space just got a little more aggressive in the series of speeches that have been made this evening. Now, the first one, of course, was Chief Minister Thackeray, who simply said that he didn't need a shawl, a saffron shawl, to showcase his Hindutva. And that was, of course, a veiled dig at his cousin Raj Thackeray, who, of course, these days has been attending and speaking at rallies, making references to Hindutva and also taking a more Hindutva path than what he has been doing in the past. And then, of course, there was Devendra Fadnavish's speech in which he attacked the Shiv Sena, and this was in response to the Shiv Sena saying that the BJP had run into a burrow during the Babri Masjid demolition. In response, Devendra Fadnavish said, "Tell me which leader from Maharashtra was there. Tell me which Shiv Sainik was there." And he said that he himself was there. And he also said that he didn't believe that the Babri Masjid was a mosque, but it was only a structure that was brought down, and that he had gone to jail in the aftermath of that horrific event that took place, and perhaps one of the most unfortunate days in Indian history. But beyond that, now we have Raj Thackeray, who's clearly waded into this issue and has given an ultimatum to be loudspeakers to be taken off mosques, especially by the 3rd. Now, he told the Aurangabad administration, which he referred to as the Sambhaji Nagar administration, saying that tomorrow is the 2nd, today is the 1st, 3rd is Eid, I don't want to disturb their festival, but on the 4th, all these loudspeakers should come down. And if they don't listen, then let whatever has to happen, happen once. And if they don't listen and understand, then I don't know what will happen in Maharashtra. He also made an appeal to people across the country to ensure that if there were mosques that had loudspeakers on, they should turn up there, play the Hanuman Chalisa at double the volume of what those loudspeakers were playing at. So a very, very provocative speech by Raj Thackeray, clearly meant to arouse, the Hindutva cadre, and also clearly meant to make this a battle of egos, a battle that will, perhaps lead in some kind of Hindutva forces fighting amongst themselves for supremacy and political supremacy, so to speak, because in Maharashtra this was an evening about Hindutva politics, fighting for the Hindutva space, with each making their point and also professing how their Hindutva was different from the others. So clearly a Hindutva evening and a very provocative speech from Raj Thackeray.
All right, let's move across to the other big story in what may be temporary respite. The heat wave that we're seeing in large parts of the National Capital Region and the NCR is likely to abate over Delhi, adjoining parts of northwest and central India from Monday. That's what the IMD said over the weekend. The Weather Office has predicted partly cloudy skies with the possibility of thunder development at isolated places over Delhi, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, East Rajasthan and parts of Uttar Pradesh from Monday, which is likely to give some respite to residents from the scorching heat, whereas the heat wave will abate over Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Telangana and West Rajasthan from the 3rd of May. And in the midst of this, brutal heat wave as it sweeps across India, the Health Secretary has now written a letter to all states to be prepared for a slew of heat-related health issues. The letter says the IMD predicts above normal temperatures in several areas, and so states should record and report daily on heat-related illnesses. States should review health facilities, health preparedness and ensure essential medicines, IV fluids, ice packs, ORSs are available. And lastly, this letter says that the states should arrange uninterrupted electricity for the functioning of cooling appliances. Moving on now, making yet another pitch for change in Gujarat, the Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal touted his much talked about Delhi model and the state of schools in the state, even as he announced a crucial alliance with the Bharatiya Tribal Party or the BTP.
27 साल से गुजरात में बीजेपी की सरकार है। 27 साल में इन्होंने सरकारी स्कूलों का ये हाल कर दिया। कुछ नहीं करना, लूटना है केवल, और 5 साल दे दो, गुजरात नहीं सुधरेगा। हमें एक मौका दे दो, हमें एक मौका दे दो। अगर 5 साल के अंदर हमने गुजरात के सारे स्कूल ठीक नहीं किए, अगली बार मेरे को लात मार के भगा।
The Delhi model being promised in Gujarat now. With an eye on the Gujarat polls, Delhi Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party National Convener Arvind Kejriwal today addressed this public rally or Adivasi Sankalp Mahasammelan at Chanderia in Bharuch. With alliance partner Bharatiya Tribal Party's leaders Chotu Wasawa and Mahesh Wasawa by his side, Kejriwal was aiming at the 15% tribal population of Gujarat, which holds significant influence in 27 of the 182 assembly seats.
आदिवासियों के साथ घोर अन्याय हुआ। पहले अंग्रेजों ने चूसा, उसके बाद हमारे अपने लोगों ने शोषित किया। एक तरफ बीजेपी और कांग्रेस पार्टियां उन अमीरों के साथ खड़ी है। ये दोनों पार्टियां केवल उन अमीरों को और अमीर बना रही हैं और अमीर बना रही हैं। लेकिन मैं आपको कहने वाला हूं, हमें एक मौका दे दो, हम आपकी गरीबी दूर करेंगे, आपके बच्चों को पढ़ाएंगे, आपके लिए अस्पताल बनाएंगे, आपके लिए।
Out of the 27 tribal dominated seats, Congress won 15 and BJP won 9 in the 2017 assembly elections. AAP failed to win a single seat in Gujarat 2017 assembly polls and all its 29 candidates lost their deposits. But AAP performed well in the local bodies elections held in March 2021, which led to Kejriwal declaring last year that AAP will contest all 182 Gujarat assembly seats. Last month, AAP claimed that its internal survey found that the party is likely to win around 58 seats in Gujarat this time. AAP had said that the survey indicated that votes are likely to come from rural areas and lower and middle class segments in urban areas. Kejriwal also said that the BJP is scared of AAP and may hold early elections.
और मैंने सुना है कि गुजरात के चुनाव जल्दी होने वाले हैं। सुना आप लोगों ने भी? खूब चर्चा हो रही है गुजरात में भी, दिल्ली में भी, कि वो आम आदमी पार्टी से डरे हुए हैं। ऊपर वाला हमारे साथ है, हम ईमानदार लोग हैं, जनता का साथ है। तुम आज चुनाव करा लो, चाहे 6 महीने बाद चुनाव करा लो, इस बार तुम्हारा पत्ता साफ है।
He also accused BJP's Gujarat President C.R. Patil of being an outsider because of his Maharashtrian roots. The BJP leader, however, hit back on Twitter by calling Kejriwal a threat to country's security because of giving Khalistan-minded people responsibility in their party.
BJP has ruled Gujarat since 1995 and is also the home turf of PM Narendra Modi. AAP's strategy now is that even if it cannot defeat the BJP, it will try to replace the Congress at number 2 by targeting its vote banks like tribal areas. In New Delhi with camera person Sanjay Kaushik, this is Sukirti Dwivedi for NDTV.
And it's not just Gujarat. After Delhi, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat, of course, the AAP is now eyeing Jammu and Kashmir next. Fresh from its success in Punjab, AAP is working to make inroads into Jammu and Kashmir ahead of possible elections later this year. Only a decade old in competitive politics, the AAP is attracting a large number of political workers and youth in the Jammu region on the back of its Punjab performance.
Badr Qayyum has travelled over 250 kilometres to join Aam Aadmi Party in Jammu. The postgraduate student from Poonch says she wants to be a part of Aam Aadmi Party to realise her dream of good schools and better education in the region. The party is forcefully talking about Aam Aadmi Party's Delhi model and promises as it makes a foray in Jammu and Kashmir.
The agenda of this party is very clear. It totally works on the nation building. Basically education से ही मतलब नेशन बिल्ड होता है. तो जैसे दिल्ली में इन लोगों ने आम आदमी पार्टी ने जैसे वर्क किया, वहाँ के गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स की इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को, एजुकेशन लेवल को काफ़ी इम्प्रूव किया है. तो वो चीज़ देख के मैं काफ़ी इम्प्रेस हुई. तो मैं चाहती थी कि जम्मू कश्मीर में भी ऐसा हो.
After victory in Punjab, Aam Aadmi Party is attracting a large number of political workers and youth in Jammu. Manoj Yogi, a Kashmiri Pandit who had voted for BJP in last election, says he's now choosing Aam Aadmi Party for better governance.
लोगों की अपेक्षाओं पे जिस तरीके से पहले दिल्ली फिर उसके बाद पंजाब की अगर हम बात करें और अब जम्मू कश्मीर की आवाम जिस तरीके से जम्मू कश्मीर की आवाम आम आदमी पार्टी को फ्यूचर के तौर पर देख रही है.
The party says instead of luring traditional political leaders from different parties, it is focused on inducting young and new faces and capitalize of brand Kejriwal.
मोदी जी की लहर चली थी, केजरीवाल जी की सुनामी चल रही है. Believe you me, you will be astonished to know when you reach the rural masses.
For the last 4 years, Jammu and Kashmir is in a direct center rule and political structure here is in a disarray. As many believe that elections may finally be held later this year, Aam Aadmi Party is now testing political waters in Jammu and Kashmir, and after Punjab victory, they are trying to make their presence felt. In Srinagar, Nazir Masoodi, for NDTV.
We're going to go in for a short break. There's more coming up on the other side.
Brought to you by P. Mark, the mustard specialist since 1933.
Color bhi mera hi favorite mila.
Dulux Velvet Touch with True Color Technology feels like home. Dulux.
Amity has been ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally, a testimony to Amity's globally benchmarked quality. To apply, visit amity.edu.
Your favorite service provider, Den, is giving all its subscribers a splendid opportunity. Now enter into the world of high-definition channels, which will change your TV viewing perspective.
स्वागत नहीं करोगे आप हमारा?
Yes, you heard it right. Now watch all your favorite shows, blockbuster movies and exciting sporting action with features like wider picture, 5 times sharper picture and 5.1 Dolby surround sound. To subscribe to Den HD packs, contact your local cable operator today or call 1800-419-2020 now. We at Den always strive to make sure your favorite entertainment viewing experience becomes more special with HD channels.
इसे कहते हैं experience.
Everyone said the road was impossible. Everyone said not in our lifetime. Everyone said the battle was unwinnable. Only KCR believed and made it possible. And how?
water, induced with immunity of vitamin C.
Introducing Faber Seaguard, RO with vitamin C filter. Now water provides immunity.
कल आज और कल में देश के हर पल में, कल आज और कल में देश के हर पल में, कभी परछाई बनके, कभी विश्वास बनके, दिल में साहस का एहसास बनके, उम्मीदों को सच्चाई के रंग से सजाते हैं, मुश्किलें कोई हरदम साथ निभाते हैं। कल आज और कल में रहते हैं, देश के हर पल में रहते हैं।
1956 से आज तक LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
Realme GT Neo 3, world's fastest 150 watts charging flagship.
More news from around the country now. First, let's go across to now, where the body of a woman was found hanging from the wall of a private hospital in Uttar Pradesh now on Saturday morning. The parents have alleged that this young woman was raped and then murdered. They've named 3 people as the accused. This includes the owner of the hospital. A post-mortem report, though, has not confirmed rape, says the UP police. This was this young woman's first day at work. She was only 18.
Shocking scenes outside this private hospital in UP Unnao, just 50 kilometers from capital Lucknow, where the body of a woman was found hanging by a rope from the outer wall of the hospital on Saturday morning. The rope was tied to an iron rod protruding from the wall. The woman's parents have alleged she was raped and murdered by 3 men, one of them the owner of the hospital that reportedly opened just 5 days ago. No suicide note has been found. The body was found with a mask on the woman's face and a piece of cloth in her hand. The 18-year-old woman was a nurse and it was her first day of work on Friday at this hospital. She was found dead the following day. The police say a post-mortem report has confirmed death by hanging but not proven allegations of rape.
कल बांगर मऊ के न्यू लाइफ हॉस्पिटल में एक युवती का शव मिला था, जिसकी पोस्टमार्टम कराई गई। पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट में रेप की पुष्टि नहीं हुई है। पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट FIR दोनों को मिला करके उसमें विवेचना की जा रही है और जो भी विधिक स्थिति बनेगी उसके अनुसार कठोर कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
Unnao has seen some ghastly crimes against women in the last few years, including a life imprisonment conviction for this man, former BJP MLA Kuldeep Sengar, expelled by the party, accused of raping a minor in 2017 in his village and then getting her father beaten so badly he died. In August 2019, a girl and her mother attempted to immolate themselves in the office of Unnao's district magistrate after no arrests were made in the girl's alleged gang rape case. In December 2019, a 23-year-old woman died after being set on fire by the men accused of raping her. With Gaurav Sharma in Unnao, this is Alok Pandey, NDTV.
And finally, over a dozen Gujjar and Bakarwal families in Jammu will be celebrating this Eid under the open sky. They've been rendered homeless after the administration in Jammu carried out a demolition drive against encroachers in January. The nomads say they've been living there even before independence and have accused the administration of selective targeting.
We want justice. Hindu Muslim Sikh Ittihad जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद डरना नहीं मजबूरी है
Saif Ali, who owned 2 houses, is now homeless, living under open sky for last 4 months. Homes of 80 years old tribal were bulldozed during a demolition drive in Jammu on January 11th. Since then, life has become daily struggle for Saif Ali and over a dozen Gujjar and Bakarwal families who are on a sit-in protest demanding justice.
रहने वाले थे, हमारी 78 से गुजरी है। हाँ, अभी तक चल रही है।
तो रोशनी के तहत आपने क्या पैसे भरे?
मैं पैसे भरे थे जी, 6,75,000।
कब भरा था वो?
2008 में।
तो आपके पास पूरे कागज
पूरे ही कागज पूरे वो दिखाने के लिए आया, हमें खाने दे दिया लेगा।
This was the first major drive to bulldoze residential houses in Jammu before recent demolition drive in Delhi and Madhya Pradesh. The Jammu Development Authority says demolition drive was carried out against encroachers, but admit that tribals were living there since long time. Pankaj Magotra, the Vice Chairman of Jammu Development Authority, said that we demolished illegal homes, but there we have not removed tribals from the land. We are trying to find an amicable solution. Saif Ali's brother Abdul Aziz, who has witnessed the horrors of partition, says they didn't even face such a dispossession in 1947. The octogenarian tried to commit suicide after his home was demolished.
कुछ हमारे साथ 47 में नहीं हुआ, कैसा अभी आप करने लगे हो हमारे साथ, हम बेबस हो गए जनाब, हमारी कोई कहानी सुनाई हुई आज तक.
At Roopnagar neighborhood where demolition drive was carried out, the lawyer of tribals say JCBs were used selectively as the powerful people, including politicians who have built swanky homes at the place, were not touched.
One treatment is given to a particular section and other treatment is given to Saif Ali. This is all selective, Mr. Masoodi, let me tell you. They have been crying and they have been picked up for hostile discrimination because they are the poor nomads.
Politics of bulldozers has started from this place in Jammu when houses of tribals were demolished in January. Since then, homeless tribals are on a sit-in protest, demanding justice, demanding rehabilitation, demanding a shelter where they can live. In Jammu with cameraman Amir, Nazir Masoodi, NDTV.